This is Samonte PJ reporting of Oscar Newman. Oscar Newman proposed his defensive space theory in 1972, which examined how the design of physical space is related to crime. Newman encompasses ideas about crime prevention and neighborhood safety. Newman argues that architectural and environmental design plays a crucial part in increasing and reducing criminality. Newman focused on explaining his ideas on social control, crime prevention, and public health in relation to community design. Newman noted a study in the 1970s which found out that residents in high-rise buildings experience more crime than those in the smaller buildings. He suggested that a building with more people in it creates a feeling where personal responsibility is reduced because a person feels like they have little or no control over their circumstances. As he looked at this concept and developed the defensible space theory, he outlined 5 specific factors that would need to be present to create such a space. They are: first, territory; second, natural surveillance; number 3, image; number 4, milieu; number 5, safe adjoining areas. Number 1, territory. The home of an individual must be treated as sacred ground. Number 2, natural surveillance. The physical characteristics of the home must provide a person with an ability to see or know what is going on around them. Number 3, image. The home must be structured in such as a way that it can provide real security or at least the sense of security when it is occupied. Milieu. Features of the home must also provide a sense of security such as its location near a police station, the installation of security system, or a proximity to a busy commercial area. Safe adjoining areas. If the primary space of the home is breached, there must be safe adjoining area that provides higher level services in the other 4 key points that can be assessed. Newman suggested that when a criminal is placed into an isolated position, it becomes easier for homeowners to defend their home space. Next, Marcus Felson and Lawrence E. Cohen. Felson and Cohen proposed the routine activities theory in 1974, which considered how opportunities to commit crime are shaped by people's everyday movements through space and time. Routine activity theory is a field of crime opportunity theory that focuses on situation of crimes. The theory posits the crime is likely to occur when 3 essential elements of crime converge in space of time: A motivated offender, B, unsuitable attractive target, and lastly, the absence of capable guardianship. Motivated offenders are individuals who are not only capable of committing criminal activity, but are willing to do so. A suitable target is any type of individual of property that the motivated offender can damage or threaten in the easiest way possible. Suitable targets can be person or object that are seen by offenders as vulnerable or particularly attractive. If a target is suitable, this means that there are greater chance that the crime can be committed, rather than a target that is hard to achieve. The acronym VIVA provides 4 different attributes of what makes target actually suitable in the judgment of offender.
Good day everyone, my name is Jover Bisalobre and I will continue the report of Samantin. What is VIVA? VIVA stands for Value, Inertia, Visibility, and Axis. First is value. Value. What is value? Value of achieving the target in real or symbolic manner. Also, this can be referred to like money. Value of money. Here in Philippines, we have our value like 5 pesos, 10 pesos, 20 pesos, and so on. And that's a value. And like how much something is worth financially. Inertia. What is inertia? Inertia is physical obstacle of the target, weight, height, and strength, and etc. It inertia, which refers to how difficult it is to move or transport an object. For example, it is quite difficult to move every large appliances like a freezer, whereas it's much easier to transport a mobile phone. Visibility. What is visibility? Visibility, attribute of exposure which solidifies the suitability of a target. Visibility of the target. For example, valuables are left out in plain sight. It's much easier to steal them than when they are hidden. Access. What is access? Access, placement of the individual or object that increases or lessens the potential risk of the intended attack. Access to a target is an important factor. People and objects that are in a public space that everyone can enter are easier to target compared to a private space. Guardianship. Guardianship can be person or an object that is effective in deterring offense to occur and something crime is stopped by simple presence of guardianship in space and time. Routine activity theory is based on the assumption that crime can be committed by anyone who has opportunity. The theory also states that victims are given choices on whether to be victims mainly by not placing themselves in situation where a crime can be committed against them. James Q. Wilson and George L. Kelling. Wilson and Kelling proposed their theory of broken windows in 1982, which looks at the relationship between low-level disorder and crime. The theory states that visible signs of crime, antisocial behavior, and civil disorder create an urban environment that encourages further crime and disorder, including serious crime. The theory suggests that policing methods that target minor crimes such as vandalism, public drinking, and fare evasion help to create an atmosphere of order and lawfulness, thereby preventing more serious crime. And that's for our report.